fallen tree or just a few broken limbs, a wood chipper will sink its industrial teeth into the problem and transform it into something useful. There are different kinds of chippers, but this one is a drum style. It has a feed wheel with serrated edges that draws wood into the revolving drum. Inside, knives tear into the wood, chopping it into little pieces. It's the supersized equivalent of a paper shredder. To make our chipping drum, rollers curl a rectangular steel sheet to transform it into a cylinder. The gap between the rollers determines the cylinder's diameter. After a few passes through the rollers, the ends of the rectangle meet and it becomes round. At the next station, a worker cuts 4 large rectangular holes into the cylinder using a plasma torch. The location of the holes is staggered. Each hole will be equipped with a blade and a deep pocket for catching the wood chips. He now inserts those pockets into the slots and welds them to the drum. The staggered location of the blade pockets means that no matter where the tree branch ends up in the drum, it will have contact with the chipper blades. Those blades will be installed later. Next, he welds the end caps to the chipper drum. They have pre-cut holes for a shaft and for accessing the inside of the drum. Then the drum spins and sensors pick up vibrations which would indicate an imbalance. A computer analyzes the data and decides how much weight needs to be added to the drum and where. A technician locates the spot on the drum using this gauge. Once he finds it, he marks it. A metal weight is then welded to the mark. Just like the wheels on your car, a wood chipper drum needs to be balanced in order to run smoothly. 4 super sharp blades are installed horizontally above the blade pockets and are bolted down tightly to withstand a spinning speed of 1200 RPM. Once the drum has been equipped with a shaft and a fan for moving the wood chips out, it's lowered onto the base. A crane does the heavy lifting as a worker guides the shaft bearings into the mounts. Now he adds an upper housing to protect the bearings from debris. The cowl is next, readily equipped with a chute for ejecting the wood chips. They attach the hood to the base, and this encloses the wood chipper drum to keep the chipping action under wraps. Moving to the other side now, they install feed rollers and another chute. They activate the feed rollers by hand and check the distance between them and the chipper drum to confirm that there's adequate clearance. It's now time for its power plant, and a diesel engine is steered towards the chipper and lowered into position. They thread a drive belt around the engine pulley and link it to one that's been attached to the drum's side bearings. They complete that installation and install the tyres. The wood chipper now gets its primer and a coat of paint. They use a polyurethane paint developed for military vehicles. This tough finish will resist scratching as tree trunks and branches are dragged through it. They paint the wood chipper a brilliant orange, so it will stand out on the worksite. Once the paint has cured, they protect the drive belt with a metal cover. They transfer lettering onto the side, detailing the make and model of the wood chipper. After 9 days of work, the wood chipper is ready for action. And with its industrial